All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai. It is raining outside where I am at right now. I'm under a little pavilion. I hope I'm pronouncing that word correctly. We're under a little stronghold or little structure, whatever word you like to use. But if you hear that noise in the background, that's what it is. Anyway, this is another installment of Bible Talk. Okay, now in this episode, may we call it that at this point, I wanted to address something the other day, a YouTuber that I was going back and forth with by the name of Be the Ant Preparedness. Once again, his channel name is Be the Ant Preparedness. Okay, you can go check him out. But I had a little conversation with him in the comment section because he teaches that that it's okay to to eat swine's flesh. Swine's flesh, inside joke. Sakari joke, but anyway, he was saying that it's okay to eat ham. It's okay to basically what he was saying is that here's a second. Basically saying that the law was done away with, right? We don't have to follow the laws of the scriptures anymore, okay? Because they're done away with, is what he was saying. So I challenged him in the comment section, and of course he wasn't able to answer anything I threw up at him. And then what he did is this morning he did a video about the same topic I brought up to him. And what he did was he went to the book of Genesis. I believe it was the 9th chapter. I could be mistaken, but he brought it up to show where it said that the Lord told Noah that it was okay for him to eat anything, and then he used that to say, well, see, that means today we can eat anything. Well, that's simply not true, because if you go to well, first of all, the reason why it said that is because that was before the the law was written. Okay, just like, let me give another example, right? Lot's daughters, they slept with Lot, but that was against the scriptures. The scriptures say that you can't do that. That's incest. But they did that, and the Lord didn't do anything about it. Okay, so are you saying that now you can, may I use the word, indulge or engage in incest, which is what, sleeping with your near family, okay? Excluding your cousins, because you can sleep with your cousins according to the scriptures. That's in, let me think, I believe that's, excuse me, I'm pretty cold out here, so, excuse me if I sound a little weird. I believe that's Genesis, the 39th chapter. You can, look into that for yourself. But anyway, I cut the guy 6 ways to Sunday because I brought up, in the Old Testament, right, a prophecy about Christ. It says that when Christ returns, that he will, that he's going to kill those who eat swine's flesh, right? Swine's flesh, side joke. But it said that he's going to kill those that eat swine's flesh. Okay, that's in the book of Isaiah, the 66th chapter. Okay, Isaiah 66, I believe it's verse 17. Okay, go read that yourself. It clearly says that when Christ returns, he's going to kill those that eat swine's flesh. So with that being said, why are you saying it's okay to eat swine's flesh if it clearly says that when Christ returns, that the people who do those things are going to, get put to death? Okay? Damn. Anyway, that clearly, he got cut 6 ways to Sunday. Okay, that clearly he got cut. Right, he clearly got, his ass handed to him on that topic. All right, and then, all you got to do is go to, let me say this. Let me continue the conversation. What happened was, he was basically saying that the law's done away with it. You don't have to follow the law. But the ironic thing is, and I called his ass out on it, all he could say is, oh, well, you're wrong. That's all he could say is, you're wrong. He didn't know how. He just said it, you're wrong. Well, me in that context, because what I said is, if the law is done away with, well, that means by default that means sin is also done away with. Because what is sin? Sin is the transgression of the law. What is the law? The law is what? The law that the Lord gave to Moses. on Mount Sinai, man, right? The 10 Commandments, which it's more than that. It's 613, commandments. Okay, but the point of the matter is that those are not done away with, man. Okay, those laws are not done away with. Okay, and anybody who says they are is clearly, doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. Because if that's the case, then right, what about in the New Testament, 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4 says, "For sin is the transgression of the law." So wait a second, if sin is the transgression of the law, but if there's no law to begin with, then that means there can't be sin. So that means that there is no sin today, because there is no law that needs to be followed. You see, that just doesn't make logical sense. So if that was the case, let's just say that's the case, okay? So if there is no law, there is no sin, so there's no reason for Christ to return then, because there's no sin, okay? So therefore, in the Christian, worldview, right? If you die, you go to hell. Well, wait a second. Why would the people go to hell if they can't do wicked things today? Because to do something wicked means that it has to go against the law. But if there is no law, there's nothing wicked that you can do. Okay, it's very very simple to to understand this. Okay, but somehow these knuckleheads or peons or knucklehead positron, inside joke. Shout out to anybody who gets that joke. But anyway, right, this knucklehead positron, he can't get that around his thick head, man. Or just like, what was that? Just like Joker made fun of Pennywise in an ERB battle. It's like, I don't know how any joke would go over that head. Which, I mean, damn, Pennywise got a damn big-ass head, man. Right, but even this guy, man, that guy got, I mean, damn, that guy, I would think he'd be more intelligent, with his reasoning. I mean, after all, he is, a doomsday prepper. Right, so I mean, after all, I would think that he'd be more intelligent when he, forms his sentences and his reasoning. Okay, but hey, it just is what it is, But pretty much, that's what I wanted to address in this video, right? But the moral of the story is this: that we're still under the law, and we still have to keep the law. Now, with that being said, today you cannot keep the law 100%. Okay, and that's why, we're under grace. Okay, that's where grace comes in. Okay, we have to follow the law, but grace comes in. Okay, and what does that mean? Grace basically means that if you do something sinful, you can be forgiven for it. Okay, now we shouldn't be willingly going out here committing sins and iniquities. Okay, because if you do that, the scriptures say that there is no forgiveness for sins once you know something's wrong, as you can continue to do it on purpose. And I would bring out scriptures and read them, but I don't got the scriptures with me here, but excuse me, but you just reference them, okay, and anybody can look them up for themselves, okay, to see it. That's clearly what it says. Damn, that rain's getting fierce, man. Damn. Hope the audio is fine, but pretty much that's it, man, okay? Even though we are under grace, we still have to follow the law to the best of our ability, all right? Matter of fact, even when you go to, what is that, Revelation, it says what? Right, these are they who kept the commandments of God. Which, what are the commandments of God? The commandments are what? The law that the Lord gave to, to Moses, man, okay? It's very simple. So, that's going to be the video there. I'm going to round it off to 10 minutes just because of my OCD. It just shows you, man, right, that these, these Christians out here don't know what the hell they're talking about, man. Okay? As I said, my brothers, there's one truth. There's one truth. There are many lies, but there is one truth. So anybody who is not teaching that one truth is teaching a lie. It's very simple. Okay, if you're not teaching that one truth, then you are teaching a lie. It is very simple. Okay, so anybody out there who is not teaching, primarily the doctrine, of Great Millstone and, the Hebrew Israelite, doctrine in general, okay, then they're teaching a lie. It's very simple. Now, it doesn't mean that they're deliberately doing that. It just means that they might be just uneducated on it. Okay, so, that would pretty much be the video there. With that being said, I want to say shalom.